We have 4,000 gold and that's 21,000. Sturdy Bianca grip. Well, that's disappointing.
Lady Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at your service. I trust good secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade. As master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promote local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter-affiliations we are not interested in crossing. Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
Segret survived Haven. Where is he?
About? Doing good work for you and yours? But this position is now more desirable. It was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Varric display the grandest of the grand, they do not travel. At least, not yet.
Why are you a mere merchant if you're the master of this group?
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
I
We'll
personally
speak
would.
another time.
Of course, Lady Inquisitor.
She's kind of interesting. She sells some good stuff. Axe of the Dragon Hunter. We're gonna need that eventually. Ooh, you need that. Ceralt infused glass. Here we go. Dragon Slain Rune. Ah, damn it. I hope that wedding ring isn't in here. Doesn't look like it. Ah, damn it. It really bothers me that my items aren't very, worth very much. That kind of sucks. It really isn't very encouraging for crafting items. I remember now. I'm going to need... Wow. A lot of items. we go. We need that. I just want to see what this is. We might take this. Medium armor rating. I think I know what that's used for. Take 3 of those. We're gonna need Dragon Slain. Demon Slain might not be bad either, but I prefer Dragon. We won't even have Dragon, or we won't custom Dragon Blood. I don't have Dragon Blood. Okay. One last person to go to before I head inside.
Welcome back.
You knew where Hawk was all along!
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit!
You kidnapped me! You interrogated me! What did you expect?
Hey, enough!
You're taking his side?
I said enough!
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. Hawk was our only hope. He was the champion of Kirkwall. The mages respected him. And you kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
I think siding necessarily with either one wouldn't be the best of ideas.
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
Ah, I understand.
That wasn't a sigh, that was a growl.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me, and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
Have you looked at our Inquisition, Cassandra? We're all fools here.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
More at home, maybe.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know what's to come, but you're more than I could have hoped for.
Yeah, was anyone really surprised about that? Not surprised. Cassandra's proven that she's pretty unhappy with Varric, and Varric has been unhappy.
That'll guide the dragon right in.
By the time it's across the growing legions, that roaring pincushion will be ripe for swords.
That easy?
Never said it'd be easy, but we win, so it won't come.
That's awfully confident. I wouldn't be as confident. And now Varric's here. This is his normal spot.
That got a little heated. You all right?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get. I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
I expected more input.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood.
Yeah.
Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it, don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
You know what they say, hindsight is 2020. I haven't played Dragon Age 2, so I don't know exactly what went down, but I kind of doubt Varric really knew what Corypheus was.
Committed to
Hello,
independence,
Inquisitor.
I hear.
Honored to help with
Shame.
these, whatever they are.
I know.
Away with words, too.
Shame.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Honored, Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhald. Did my part on the walls, and now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what. You finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
So what he's talking about are tiles that I have been picking up. I'm surprised. Usually there's one right here.
Stone met, Inquisitor.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Anyway, yeah, usually there's one already here by now, but apparently I haven't picked those particular tiles up yet. I'll try and find one to show you, because I have picked up a couple. Alright. Let's see if anyone else has anything else to say.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Why do you always have to sound so snappish?
We'll talk later.
Of course.
Of course! Whoops. Oh, never mind, there wasn't.
Did you know we're actually related, Inquisitor?
Related?
Oh, not first cousins or anything like that. Can you imagine? You're a Trevelyan, however, and somewhere in the dank nethers of my family tree, there was also a Trevelyan. Perhaps he was even the one who ventured to Ostwick to establish the branch. We are talking long ago, of course.
I'd rather we weren't related. That might make flirting awkward.
Depends on which branch of the family you come from. Regardless, I think we're still good to go. By at least 3 ages.
Oh, that's good.
I should go.
As you wish.
I love flirting with Dorian. If he wasn't gay, I would totally have a relationship with him in this game. Ah.
Inquisitor.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
So...
One day I'm going to read all these books. One day, when I have time.
What I find rather curious, and is bothering me quite a bit, is that when I recruited the mages in another game, they had Fiona, the Grand Enchantress, just kind of hanging around here, and I can talk to her whenever I want. Where the hell is the Templar? I'm assuming he's got a representative around here somewhere. I should probably look a little bit harder for him, I guess, in places that I don't normally go. It just seems kind of odd not to have him in the normal thoroughfares. I wonder if he appears on my map. Liliana, Solas, Dorian, Vivian, Varric, that's Cullen, Josephine, Blackwall, Sarah, Ironbull, Cassandra, oh, that's the Endercroft where I do my crafting. Yeah, he's not here. I just find that kind of bizarre. Then again, he's not really a main party, so maybe he won't appear on my map. Just find the whole thing kind of weird.
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, the so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Do you know anything about Calpurnia?
Only that Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat, foster mother to the founder of the Imperium.
A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong.
So, Calpurnia, I think that's a name from our own history / legend / mythology, but I honestly can't say for sure.
Calpurnia must be up to something. Corypheus doesn't seem the type to suffer idleness.
I will not let her and Corypheus take us unawares again. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
Vicinius sounds like a Tevinter name.
Born in Tallow, although he claims to be from Virantium. He sells rare oils and amber, and prefers red wine to white.
What side of the bed does he sleep on?
He's unremarkable. I cannot think why Calpurnia would care.
What if Vicinius is as much in the dark as we are?
It never hurts to eliminate an avenue of inquiry. And we should tread lightly with the Venatori. They have contacts and spies, just as we do. The sooner you speak with Vicinius, the better.
We need him to open up about these bloodthirsty cultists. I'll bring wine.
Vicinius could be a useful ally. Merchants travel, and they love gossip as much as coin. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Valraillot. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Now that's interesting. That was not a storyline that cropped up in my other games, so yeah, I'll be sure to pursue that. Let's go back the other way around. Actually, now that I think about it, here's Vivian.
Yes?
Vivian, why don't you have anything to say? You can't go there yet.